Solid Snake versus Liquid Snake, and HIND. There he is.
Snake's finally come out from his tomb. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
Liquid.
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Flashback to Big Boss's death. Ooh, and also foreshadowing. Now we get to play Fight the Strafer with one of Metal Gear Solid's most powerful weapons, the Stinger missile launcher. Here it is in action. Yep, strafing. Just like the annoying character. Hit him right in the butt. He's all mad because I'm better at this. Okay, now let's get him. Like, most of this interface is completely useless. This is turning out pretty easy. Barely even trying. I think he's just getting pissed off and everything. You just gotta love the screams every time you hit him. It's hilarious. Gwah! There's some stinger missiles up there. I gotta keep a note of that. See, all this fight you really need to do is learning how to avoid strafe attacks. Oh, that's what I didn't do. I got shot. You can't do that all the time. You're gonna get your ass blown off. There's that scream. I'm not wearing body armor because it's gonna take up the spot I need for my rations. Is he really English? Oh god, he's going with the missiles. Why didn't he start with the missiles? Did he just destroy the rubble that was over there? Maybe now he's gonna take this seriously. See, you gotta love the Stinger missile launcher. The only reason it exists in Metal Gear is to shut out the guys with the big weapons. Climb into these war machines and think they're all super great, and then they're killed by one man who happened to have a rocket launcher. Sounds like he's just flying all over the place. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he must be under the building. Either that or in the sky. No, he's under the... That was like the worst secret attack I've ever seen. Radar definitely makes it all work together. Now your secret attack is even worse. Taking this guy down in no time flat. Goes off in his own little world where he's the best at everything. Come on, let's do this surprise attack so I can finally get a hit in. I wonder what he's planning. don't get why he doesn't just destroy the building. He's probably got enough C4 packed away. Okay, this is just annoying. Did he scream before he got hit? Oh, lucky me. If I would have been caught dead without my rations, I would have been... right in the propeller. This is actually pretty fun of a boss fight, though. I'm having a hell of a time. His entire attack is just fueled by impotent rage. Pretty funny to watch, actually. Could you imagine making this easier? Oh god, I gotta get that last shot. Stinks! Look at his freaking helicopter, it's spewing smoke. Now, I know a telegraphed attack when I see one, but that is not showing me. That one missile destroyed the entire roof. Bull. Are you serious? You blow up the top of the building, and then you just explode for no reason. Oh god, he's going kamikaze on you! No, he fell out of the sky first. Oh, how anticlimactic would it be if Liquid just died in that explosion?
That takes care of
Oh, come on, that's not a spoiler. You know the ultimate villain is gonna survive everything. With that explosion still rocking in our minds, I'm gonna hit the scoreboard while you think about that. Gameplay. You've got two choices, hide and hope or run and gun, with the latter taking more methodology and patience, but with probably a better hit rate, while running and gunning has to deal with the cause of damage barrage at itself, and vice versa. Sure, you could get a lucky streak and take out half of the HIND before resorting to your first ration, but it's not very practical. This fight does get to balance the cover system style of shooting used by you and your enemy to avoid each other's devastating blows. It was fun, methodical, and nerve-wracking to see Liquid stop at one of your openings and hoping that he gets shooting after you've moved, and for doing that, I'll give the HIND 7 2/3 Triforces. Story. Okay, this is where the fight gets most of its props, because it does something that is almost required when dealing with an established head villain in a story-driven game. Appropriate harassment. You need to be harassed by the head villain at some point during the story's build-up in order to establish his hatred of you and your goal, and Liquid's decision to take the HIND out of the garage and bomb-run Solid Snake has got to be one of the best ideas to go about it, rather than Handsome Jack's idea of just narrating a pool of quips while I'm trying to side quest in his self-made utopia. Actually, that might be more appropriate in his case because he wasn't a powerful guy, basically being the behind-the-scenes type of ultimate villainy hiding behind his minions and robots. Anyway, Liquid does it right, and does it by throwing himself all into what he's doing, ending this now or never. A respectable stance on appropriate video game villainy, Liquid walks away with an 8 2/3 Triforce score. Fun. While this fight was albeit too slow in my opinion, bringing in the Stinger as the main weapon, something so heavy that you can't move and aim at the same time, putting you at a disadvantage while trying to find Liquid, what the battle does is what the battle does, and I can respect it a little bit while I came away from it lukewarm at best, because of being allowed to stay in a single half-covered spot 70% of the time, and sometimes Stinger missiles getting lost in the night sky. I will give Liquid due credit and award a 6 1/3 Triforce score for fun. Liquid Snake, the despiser of what Solid Snake is, and by extension probably everything he stands for, is a literal inferior copy of Solid Snake who stole the Metal Gear Rex plans in order to develop his ultimate terroristic plan. And giving him this appropriate harassment bent only makes the build-up that much stronger, and that much more charged with the stored energy of catharsis. This fight may not be the most charged, frantic, or best fight, but it does do good with what was a necessary part of the game, making sure that the player sees Liquid Snake as a legitimate threat with wide-reaching plans. And seriously, the dude has an attack helicopter! You need to take him seriously in order to survive! And do that while I'm ranking HIND with a final score of 22 2/3 out of 30. Thanks for watching, victory for gamers, and stay tuned.